Have you ever wondered how combat works in Rise of Kingdoms? Well, fear not. In this quick video, we're gonna explain the combat basics in Rise of Kingdoms. Now, there's a few things that we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about what a normal attack is, what a counter attack is. We're gonna talk about active skills, and we're gonna do a little bit of explanation of health, attack, and defense. So let's get right into the first thing that we want to explain, which is normal attack damage. Every time you have an army attack another army, you will deal normal attack damage to the target that you are actively striking. That normal attack damage will appear in gray. However, if that target is attacking you back, or other people start attacking you, you will start doing what's called counter-attack damage. You deal counter-attack damage back to everyone else who is attacking you, because of course your troops are going to defend themselves. So that gray number that you see in combat is the combination of normal attack damage and counter-attack damage that's dealt to that target. Now, you can only deal normal attack damage to one target at a time with each of your marches on the field. Now, the numbers that you see in red and in green are damage and healing from skills and talents. And when a skill does big damage or big healing, that is typically because of the active skill. It is something that can only happen when you have accumulated enough rage. The rage bar you see next to your commander, and it fills up over time until it hits the top, and then you use your active skill. Those active skills are typically the most powerful skills on your commanders. Most commanders have an active skill that does damage. Few have an active skill that does healing or some other special benefit to either your march or to other marches that are nearby. Now, you may be wondering, well, how much damage or healing should I expect to do on one of these active skills? Let's go get a look at some commanders and explain how that works. When you're looking at your commanders and you look at their skills and it says that there is a damage factor, what that means is the amount of damage that you are going to deal will scale up based on the number of troops that are contained within your march. If you have more troops, you'll do more damage. Or if you're using a commander like Richard I that does healing, they've got a healing factor. If you've got more troops in that march, then they will do more healing. There are other things that will influence the damage you deal and the amount of damage you take. Let's go get a look at the stats that power these commanders: health, attack, and defense. If you want to look at the stats for any unit you would bring to the battlefield, simply open up any of your training buildings and tap the info button next to that unit. Here you can see all of their statistics. We're going to focus, however, on attack, defense, and health. Now, when you tap any of these, they will explain what they do. Attack is very good if you are hitting the enemy and want to increase the amount of damage that you do. Defense is good if you are being attacked by one or many enemies and you want to reduce the amount of damage that you're taking. And health generally increases the longevity of your marches. It's good if you're getting hit by many marches, but it's also good if you're just hitting one enemy march. Now, which of these should you focus on? I tend to think that if you can attack an enemy and they're not going to be attacking you back, the attack stat is very good. If you think you're going to be surrounded by many enemies, then defense is very strong. And I generally think of health as universally a good stat if you're on offense or defense or think you need a mix of both of those things and just want more general survivability. This is a good one to pick up. Hopefully this explanation of combat basics for Rise of Kingdoms is helpful for you. If it was, leave a comment down in the video. Did you know everything that was in here? Was there something new that you learned? And keep us posted on what you want to learn about next. And until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdoms.